Hey, hey, we in this on late night. It's 10:12. Ugh. Man, let me make sure this audio cool though, man, before we begin. You know how this John be. This John be taking forever to pop up so I can chat. Okay. You ready? Steph PG3 here, and I'm Rob, back in the Ace Attorney. We don't need to do no more talking, man. I'm trying to get this out before 12. Hopefully we get this episode done in this video. You don't need another episode 2 incident. October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court courtroom number 4. Oh, we in the courtroom just like that? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Why is Edward, bro? Now he just everybody attorney, bro. He just always there. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in the studio, one of the global studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. I should give the judge a voice, right? I mean, he is a recurring character at this point. We always gonna see this bald head, white beard man. Mr. Edgeworth, this prosecution may call its first witness. I just feel like he talk like that. Very well. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Bro, do he pay this man? Why is it always Gumshoe, bro? What do they got? He must got this man on the payroll or something, bro. Detective, if you will briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See, this here is the employee area. The actor did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security leader that works at the studio was here at 1 o'clock p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? I passed that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the car station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. At least to say the rehearsal was canceled. Bruh, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear felt launched and the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Nah, I don't really need to listen to. I think I can probably remember that. See. Now, if I don't remember all that, bro. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Bro, it had to be her. I don't see no other person doing it but her. Will the witness declare her name? Ew! Why she just make that fake? Yeah, she cooked me, but damn it. My, aren't you a handsome fellow?
I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Edgeworth, hey, Edgeworth, she trying to get some of you, bro. Ew. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me grandma. Nah, this is beyond me. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth have a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy OLDBAG, Derry. That's her last name? I thought that was just what they was calling her. OLDBAG is any last name. Oh yeah, she ran. There she go. She chatting again. No, nobody listening to that. Yeah, I don't know why she chatting like that. Yeah, I'm objected. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, Derry. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone will have to pass by you. You know your stuff, Derry. She wants some of you too, Judge. This is beyond. She just want everybody in the courtroom. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing run through there since the morning. I had some errands. I had some errands to run that morning. And anyway, it was when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. White. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, hopefully I don't mess this up. How do you, oh yeah, to present. What I got here? 2:30. Guide map. Part key. Taking that. Okay. Alright. 36 in the morning. I had some errands right now. Anyway, I got to the guard. It was at the main gate from then until 5. Interesting. I can press. Yeah, I'm about to say 2. You sure? Sure. Well, who was that man? Who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Hey, Judge. Just say she guilty or something. Now, don't get your skeevies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, the man. Yeah, I'ma just press her. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Okay. Yeah, you could present this. You could present the photo. Wait, is that the right? Did I just present the photo? Let me get this straight, old bag. I miss old bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Yes, sir. Like, there's no way you could know that's him because it was somebody in a costume. There's no way it's him. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of the Neo de Tokyo. Miss OLDBAG? Is this Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you in the sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Hey. See, like, you can't even tell it's him, but you just assuming it's him. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one is accusing. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you did not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be nosy? You should be ashamed of all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. What? Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. The man in the photo. Never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props and it was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers, happy? Bro, nah, cause Powers would have said he hurt his ankle, bro. He was working perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with his ankle. She capping. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Yeah, I was about to say, that's the idea. Press her. Never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props, so he's a big mess. They not, like, I ain't here. They ain't nobody even say he broke anything. Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Yeah, I was about to say, but that don't make sense. And nobody mentioned that happened. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Press her again. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. You can see he's dragging it clear as day. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strongly because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Look at Edgeworth. Yes, but only Mr. Powers have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing her. Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions? Well, she seems pretty sure that was Powers in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction. I guess I'm just gonna keep pressing her. Whippersnapper? Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've... Alright, there she goes. She's chatting again. There she go. There she go. Mr. Wright, please, for our sakes, try not to upset the witness. My fault, Edgeworth, but yeah, hey, me and you both don't want to see her just talking nonsense. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Still Samurai, the poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such, so she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Still Samurai. What a laugh. Did he trip and fall, or was that a part of the scene? So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. What is? Alright, this old lady gotta chill, bro. Let's just skip over that part, bro. Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big nut. There gotta be something here. It gotta be something I'm missing here, bro. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Oh, I think we've heard enough, haven't you? Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this still samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the still samurai, yes? Look at Edward doing his little taunt. And it's clear that the person in the still samurai suit was Mr. Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the still samurai. Nowhere in this photo can you see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. Like, bro, if his ankle was still sore, that joint would still be hurting. That joint happened on the 14th. It's like the 16th now. So his ankle would probably still be hurting if he sprained his ankle. There's no way he can heal. It would have healed that fast, bro. Like, there's no way. We have considered that possibility also. Look at Edward. I hate when you do that taunt, bro. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Witness account. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30, true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this still samurai who did it. Mr. White, you may begin. The time of wait, was it? It is 2:30. I'm gonna just press her. Why not? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Guncho shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go before then was Will Powers. But he was asleep. Yeah, we're gonna press her again. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quit. Oh, quiet, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employer before then. And I locked the main gate so no one can get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to in the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have him, edgy boy. Edgy boy. F-word, you gonna let her call you that, bro? Oh, Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Oh, Windbag has a way of skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Time of the port. Okay. Okay, hold on. Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know. I don't know. The gate, like. I didn't press her on everything, bro. It gotta be something I'm missing here. It gotta be something obvious. But, like, what could it be? What could it be? Wait. If he was pierced through the chest by a spear. Wait, can I look at that picture? Bro, can I look at that picture again? Bro, it don't look like no duct tape is on that spear, bro. Bro, it gotta be the map. It gotta be the map. Cause if she's there and she saw him go through there, it gotta be the map. It has to be. Oh, Windbag is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's a crazy name. Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, bro. I'm gonna keep the beam, but bro, I don't, bro. It's something there. Maybe I'm missing the obvious. I'm missing the obvious. I don't know. I gotta be missing the obvious. I gotta be missing the obvious now. Cause there's no way. It would have to be. What y'all? Cause if I can't press her, bro, it gotta be something. Hey, maybe the key guard? But then he an employee, so. Alright, wait, alright. Let's just think about it, right? So you telling me she redid the spear? When did this happen? She said it happened right after. If she saw him go from there to there, how would he have got the spear? That mean the spear would have already been there? There's no reason for him to. If he was taking a nap, bro, buddy. Bro, he was taking a nap. There'd be no way. There would be no way, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know, bro. But then maybe this photo. Maybe I gotta maybe this photo again, because there will literally be no way if she remade the spear, that would have to be after he sprained his ankle. And if he went to take a nap, because he said he had lunch earlier, that means he would have had to walk past you without the suit to get the spear. There would be no way for him to have the spear already and going that way. Like, there would be no way. There would be no way. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a photo. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photos are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2. Even I know it means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was only one photo? Hey, talk. She's guilty. Send her to jail. Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data from one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it was seen to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Ew. Edgy boy, help! You really gonna keep letting her call you the Edgeworth, bro? Edgy boy is wild, bro. Me personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. OLDBAG. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss OLDBAG? Ah, that's right. I just remember something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Still Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Well, who else? Who else then? Sigh, I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss OLDBAG, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. See, that's like, she like 90 years old. Y'all got her being security. See, she thought she saw something she didn't see. Right. Anyway, Mr. White, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kinda expected this. Okay, bro. Let me look again. I'ma just press her on everything. Another job? That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera took. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes, but those computers are just so frustrated. I throw out any that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Go ahead and press her again. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces. For the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss OLDBAG. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. I'm gonna think of it now. Really press her again. Well, who in the heck was that? Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? A fanboy. A fanboy. Still samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. You just said nobody was there. See, look, yeah, she guilty, bro. It was her. She did it or something. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes in the employee area. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they can come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't believe that, bro. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate when they were on their way to the studios that day. One was the still samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be in 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in the 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard if not possible for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're trying to unsuspect him. The court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. And are they gonna let me say this? Or October 18th, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the still samurai in the security photo? How should I know? The still samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a still samurai costume. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Sigh. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Bro, I don't know what to tell you, Powers, bro. I don't, like, he's saying this a kid. Where's that child's parents at? There's, like, you telling me it was a kid in 2nd or 3rd grade just there on the set and his parents was not there? It's not making sense, bro. The lady is not making sense. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. That there is still no one else that will have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. White. Your thoughts? The defense disagreed with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. It gotta be the old lady, bro. It has to be her. It gotta be OLDBAG. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great, as if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than that committed this murder? I ain't gonna lie, this is kinda hard to think about. Cause I don't want to think it's the assistant girl, cause she was on the set. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't want to pick the wrong person either, bro. It's either the security lady or the assistant girl. It can't be the boy. It can't be, bro. There's still a samurai. If he's second and third grade, ain't no way that nigga that big to fit in that suit, bro. It's impossible. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I would have to. I would just assume it would have to be the security lady, bro. But I also don't want to be wrong, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. We gonna go with the security lady. Yeah, it was the security lady. Wendy OLDBAG. Who? The still samurai is dragging his leg in this photo, in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, OLDBAG. What? Whippersnapper? So yeah, it couldn't be Penny, bro. Couldn't be. Order. Is this true, OLDBAG? That's Miss OLDBAG to you. Miss OLDBAG was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal a still samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the still samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could put the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive. Reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sure like Holmes second, baby. I don't know why I just said it like that, but that's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objection at the time. What's that supposed to mean? Hold on. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. I feel like you could press further, bro. She seemed pretty guilty, bro. We're gonna press her some more. The very same reason that makes Miss Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss OLDBAG's action on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. OLDBAG, Windbag, what is that? Everybody just call her a random name. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the ones who photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. But you just basically made it seem like it was just powers and it wouldn't be the kid. Like, see, yeah, she guilty. Your thought, Mr. White? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it be too nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let us see this proof, Mr. White. You have proof that shows the boy could have not committed this murder? Okay. Because how would he? It would have to be the spear, right? It would have to be. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be the first. Very well. The court will suspend the proceeding for the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something OLDBAG, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into the OLDBAG before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Bro, are you serious? Wait a second. I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Bro, are you serious, bro? Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss OLDBAG, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? What? Well, testify. Bro. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they haven't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. I don't know, bro. That's Miss OLDBAG. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the OLDBAG. Mr. White, your cross-examination. But like you said, it was like no. Just press her. This is the only solution I can come up with. So you were told not to talk. That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on that day of the murder. Well, who were the other people? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime. They had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the studio and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue to... I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Bro, do we? I don't think we take a break. I mean, it's... I think we should... They said they had nothing to do with this, see? Miss OLDBAG, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talk? I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. I don't know, bro. I just feel like there's something suspicious here. I don't know, man. It's not making sense here. We gonna continue. Yeah, I was about to say, just get more information. Just press her. So you were told not to talk. That's right. Oh wait. Excuse me. Okay. I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. Bro, she sure likes it. Let's get it much. I mean, I technically already did that. But, I mean, there really isn't much else to say here. But, like... But what about the weapon, though? Like, she... I don't know, man. I guess you could just say it's a break then. Let me go ahead and skip all that. Like there's nothing else. We have learned that we're other global studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand, they have not been questioned. I hold that impossible to declare a verdict on defendant Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecutor will gather more information about witness Miss OLDBAG and more information about these other people we just have been told of. I understand, Your Honor. Yeah, Edgeworth don't like that. Look at his face. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. They gotta let me save at this point, right? Are they gonna let me save? October 18th, 1 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I say, sniff. We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turned up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was buying time back there. Someone had to be bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag, I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusations. Okay, let's get down to the studio. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Bro, can I save? Thank you. To be continued. They let me save, because I was about to say, going through all that again would have been crazy. We're gonna go ahead and save that. Yes, sir. Okay. Another day down. I guess it seemed like all the episodes from 2 on up is going to last 3 days, because episode 1 did not last that long. But like, share, subscribe if you're new, turn post notifications on, man. It doesn't seem like it was OLDBAG. I really thought it was OLDBAG. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's apparently not her. It's the other people. Of course there's more people. I wish they would have told us that from the beginning.